While a local family was grieving the loss of a loved one, a team of burglars is accused of taking advantage of their vulnerability. Today, Lake Oswego police say they have captured the accused trio of burglars, finding dozens of stolen guns they allegedly stashed in different locations, some belonging to a man that had recently died. Our Ariel Salk in Lake Oswego has more on this alleged theft ring.
Lake Oswego police say the suspects allegedly did their research, finding people who were vulnerable, making them easy targets.
They were really preying upon these people in one of their most vulnerable times.
The investigation began back in October after two people allegedly broke into a home on Park Hill Street in Lake Oswego, the home of a man who had just died. Police say the suspects stole dozens of firearms and a military service medal.
It's bad enough that they were stealing from them when they were in that circumstance, but taking things that were very meaningful and had a lot of sentimental value as well.
2 months later, the suspects returned. That's when Lake Oswego police arrested one of the suspects, 41-year-old Nicholas R. Welter. Detectives were able to track down Welter's alleged partners, 32-year-old Miranda Rice and 60-year-old Michael Kelso, linking them to another alleged burglary at a home in West Lynn that was damaged in a fire.
These suspects were seeking out news stories about people who, in one case, someone had just died in a traffic crash. In another one, the family had just suffered a terrible fire at their house. So it was very much people who were experiencing tragedy in their lives.
Over the course of 3 days, detectives searched 7 locations, arresting 3 people while recovering dozens of guns, artwork, military service medals, and more.
There were dozens of firearms that were stolen, and they were trying to sell them. And so they were moving them around, and there were different places where they were trying to store them while they were attempting to sell them.
I asked, how can people best protect themselves and their homes at vulnerable times? He suggests security cameras, asking neighbors to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior if you or a loved one is not home, and be in touch with your local police department.
You can always ask the local police department if they would be willing to conduct extra patrols as time allows as well. Like I said, it's not a guarantee, but as time allows, oftentimes they might be willing to drive by, during their shift.
Detectives found the stolen goods stashed in several locations across the area in Portland, Gresham, and Malala. Because of the number of guns police believed to be hidden in these locations, the Lake Oswego police called on other department SWAT teams and the Portland police to serve search warrants.
There were so many firearms involved. We wanted to ensure that we did that as safely as we possibly could, and fortunately, all of those were done safely, and no one was injured at all.
Now, all these belongings that were recovered may not come from these 2 homes. Police are sifting through them to see if they belong to anybody else. Reporting in Lake Oswego, Ariel Salk, back to you.